It's James Murray in the Net News Ledger newsroom with newly elected NAN Deputy Grand Chief Derek Fox. Derek, welcome and congratulations.
Yes, thank you, James.
It was a long trail.
Yeah, it was a long trail. I figure it was 3 or 4 months of campaigning, hard campaigning, and we I hit as many communities as I could. And what I had told the chiefs after the election was that we had a budget to work with respect to the election code, and I could only visit so many communities. But my plan now is to visit as many communities as I can, because this new executive, this new leadership, which includes myself, is all about being visible in the communities, and we discussed that yesterday. It's a campaign that I ran on, and I know that Alvin and others were in the communities, and we don't forget that NAN only exists because of the communities and the people, and it all starts at the grassroots level. It all starts from their leadership and the youth and the elders, and most of all the land in the north. So we can't forget why we're here. So community level is extremely important to us.
The election process, it was live streamed. There was a lot of people who watched. You won in the first ballot for Deputy Grand Chief, and then it became a 5 ballot?
I think so.
It was a long haul after you won for the other two winning candidates.
Yeah, I went in the first ballot, and I think it was Terry after that, and Anna Betty after that, and it was an exciting process. Alvin and I were the Grand Chief and I were watching and waiting to see who we would be working with. Now that it's over, first ballot or second ballot or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's we're all the executive now, and it's we all start with a clean slate, as far as relationships with people out there, and including our staff. It's all we need to get together and strategize and figure out what we're going to do as far as next steps, and we've been doing that, and it's going to be an exciting process with a good executive, extremely good executive. I like the diversity.
I think it's going to be a very interesting, because obviously the Chiefs wanted change, because they've elected a new Grand Chief and 3 Deputy Grand Chiefs who've not served before. So there's a desire for change.
I think Terry actually served before.
Oh, Terry did.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So
now, where's your next? You're back on the trail again.
Yeah, I'm off to Ganougaming tomorrow to speak to the youth about education and also economic development, as far as the Ring of Fire and other forms of development, mining and so on. But I was asked to attend by their leadership, and obviously I couldn't refuse. It was that's what I ran on. It was the young people in education and economic development. So I'll be going there tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of the young people to talk about what I ran on, and how that came about was the leadership was watching my speech last week, and what he said to me was, imagine if he could come and give that kind of speech to our young people and what it would do for them. So he asked me to talk about my beliefs and my vision as far as education, which was what we've talked about, the education as far as institutional education, education on the land, and then the duty upon leadership to educate the public and so on.
So maybe what you're going to have is a new unofficial portfolio at Nishnawbe Aski Nation as the Deputy Grand Chief in charge of Hope.
Yeah. Who knows? As far as portfolios, we're going to sit down as a team and go over what everybody's strengths and weaknesses are, and then once it's official and once we've decided what we're going to be working on, we're going to move forward with that. And I think each executive member will move forward on their portfolio item, being directed by the Grand Chief, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Derek, thank you for coming in,
Yes.
and good luck on the trail, and keep in touch.
Good.
I'm James Murray, Net News Ledger. We're in the news studio with NAN Deputy Grand Chief Derek Fox.